it's the first time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah.
How was the one you did it yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
Right? You did it by yourself?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Cool. Are we live?
Not
yet.
We are live right now.
This is it.
This is recording right
It's
now.
happening?
Yeah. It's totally happening. You don't feel my foot right now on the table?
Is that your foot?
If it wasn't, it'd be a different podcast.
Yeah, I feel what, dude?
All right, so listen, this is another episode of Ringside with George. We're gonna do it at home tonight. My boy, tableside with George.
Fucking kitchen side, forehead.
Totally. But today we have, and I've been wanting to do this for a minute too because the stand-up and everything. We got my boy Ara here, and how do you pronounce Kreslin? How do you pronounce the last name?
What the fuck did you just say? Kreslin?
Dude, it's in your. You put it in my phone. It does start with a K.
It's Kelislian.
Yeah, I'm never ever going to be able to say that.
Remember in like kindergarten and first grade, they just like had you sound it out.
Okay.
Just try that, you know. Kelislian.
Okay, so what are the letters?
Then no, you're overthinking it. Just fucking repeat.
Because it doesn't look like it says.
It
Dude,
does.
Trip on this. Oh. So at work, a lot of the people that don't speak English, they order thighs because the E in it, they call it a things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the fucking time. And
hey, give me like four things. You just give them random shit. Like, here's four things.
Just things.
Four.
A chicharroni, a fucking pork foot, and fucking a liver.
Things. God damn.
That's fucking funny.
You're awesome.
That's totally funny. But I feel bad, and sometimes I won't correct them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But if they're fucking assholes, I'll be like, "Oh, you mean thigh?"
Talk to them like they're deaf.
Totally.
Thigh, motherfucker. Sorry.
Sign language. No. Okay, so back to the introduction.
My last name.
Yeah.
It's
So
Ara Kelislian.
So spell your first name too, because it totally doesn't look like it.
Why do white people always want to know the spelling of everything?
Just because some people are just listening to this and they don't get a visual.
It's A-R-A. You gotta like roll the R a little bit.
So how do you say it?
So people, when I say that.
How do your parents say it?
Ara.
Ara?
Ara.
Really?
That's it.
Then where are you rolling the R?
In the middle. The
Ara. Ara.
Yeah, but when you do that,
Ara.
it sounds like way too ethnic.
Ara.
It sounds way too fucking.
It sounds like you know what it sounds like.
You know?
Ara. It sounds like a snake in like a Disney cartoon.
Okay. Right. It just sounds like a D, you know? Ara.
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 Okay.
Like you ought to say my name right, you know?
You've been saying that since I met you.
And then my last name is Kelislian. It's spelled Kelis, which is Kelis.
Kelislian.
Okay. Lian, and then after, so Kelislian. That's it.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
No, but I've heard of this whole Khaleesi. like Khaleesi, and then I'm like
Khaleesi, bro.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
Dude, you should watch Game of Thrones.
You know how many friends I lost when like they found out I didn't watch Game of Thrones?
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird.
No, I don't. Just because that's like kind of like almost religion. Like I have friends that are religious. Just because I'm not doesn't mean
No, but this whole Game of Thrones thing, bro.
Hey, to some people it's a religion. That's why I say that. My daughter's middle name is Arya after one of the characters. And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Rogue Arya Dutra.
That's crazy. Can we talk about your last name for a second?
Dutra?
Dutra? What is that?
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
That's all I know.
You got all kinds of little fucking accents in you, dude. Seriously.
Dude, I'm telling you.
All right.
I'll throw people off. No one.
Hey, you know what? It's so funny you say that.
Yeah.
Or I say that about you.
Yeah.
Because you've been in my head. I'm writing the script. I wrote a script a while ago.
Okay.
But like, I think you might be the landlord in the script.
Is this like a porno that you're writing? I come to collect rent. What's up with porn nowadays, by the way? Can we talk about this briefly?
I would love to talk about porn.
They're getting creative, dude.
Well, how so?
Like this whole pizza thing, like
pizza?
Yeah, there's like a pizza delivery guy and he knocks on the door and then he's okay.
That's new?
It's like $15.75. It's new to me. And then the girl's like, oh, like I only have $4.
But I'll fucking
Like,
let you
bitch, I
fuck
told
me
you
in
over the
butthole.
phone. Like, I told you it's gonna be fucking $15.79. You should be ready. Why
Right,
do
you should have told me
pizza?
before I got here. Right? Butthole and $7.
And the next scene, it cuts to this guy just plowing this chick. And I'm like, dude. Like,
That's like, seriously, that's like super mellow.
I would have been like, just
compared
show
to
me a
what-
titty. Like, I'll give you the whole pizza. This
Oh,
guy's
for sure. If
going
I was
in,
delivering pizzas, that was my life, I would
Yeah.
definitely give pizza away for a tip.
100%.
100%.
Bro,
100%.
I'd buy dinner for the whole family for just a nipple. You know what I mean? That thing's dangerous, bro. That little areola. No, just the nipple alone.
Dude, so my buddy John, he's in this band called Cloud Ship, and they have their own guitar picks.
Okay.
And I posted earlier that I was gonna record some music, and I was using their guitar pick. It's just a good guitar pick, man. It's
Okay.
fucking big, so when you slip with it,
Yeah.
you can still kind of maneuver and keep it in your grip. Where
Yeah.
like smaller ones, you fucking lose it, and it's shitty.
Mm.
But I said that playing this pick is like holding a perfect nipple between your fingers.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, dude.
Man.
Right?
Where your mind goes is
It
beyond
was
me,
so
bro.
way out.
Some of the things you bring up in conversation,
Yeah, way
just
out.
fuck. I'm like, dude.
I'm gonna be honest though with you, bro. A lot of times that we've had conversations, I've been under the, let's just say, influence.
You want to just say that?
We'll just leave
Let's
it at
just-
influence.
Cool.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a wide
You guys
spectrum
with these fucking
of
weed pens, these fucking
the vape, bro.
vape pen, whatever the fuck these things are. I'm watching grown
I
men.
buy these for hold the vape.
Yeah,
I buy these for $10 a pop.
yeah. So you're probably the next person that's gonna die on these things, and
You know what?
that's why.
So you want to hear the story behind those?
Sure.
The dying?
Yeah.
I totally researched it. I'm not joking you. Okay, so in Florida,
Okay.
dudes were putting vitamin B12.
I thought it was vitamin E.
Is it E?
I think it was E.
You know what? I think you're right.
I think it was an over.
So you might know more than me. I was listening to a
That's what I
podcast called Science Versus, and they
Okay.
did Science Versus Vapes.
Okay.
And you know, I think you're right. I think
it's
it was
E.
vitamin
It was
E.
an yeah.
So what it does is it makes it look like there's a big cloud when you blow it out.
Oh,
So you
okay.
think I took this monster rip.
Isn't that just like vegetable glycerin or something that does that?
I don't know.
Yeah. That when like this whole vape bullshit came out, people were like mixing like vegetable glycerin from the grocery store into their e-liquid.
Really?
This nutty, just huge cloud.
Right.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I'm not a scientist, bro.
No, nor am I, but I do know the kid that makes these.
Okay, but he's legit.
And he's like
These are
hippie.
$10.
Well, he sells them for 25.
Oh, okay. So we're not gonna give a plug and all that.
No,
Run
I
his
can't.
business.
I work with him.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can figure it out from there, I
there you
guess.
go. There you go. Is it the guy that went missing for like a month?
No,
That was. what
but
was
that
his name?
dude,
Hector? No. What's his name?
I can look on Instagram right now. It was Gus.
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 Yeah. I remember that time.
Gus went MIA for a little bit,
Did you
dude.
find out what happened and where he went?
I don't know what happened, but like I said, he came and got his last paycheck.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened after that.
One time he was at Chapter 1, and I'm doing my set, and he's sitting right up front with some chick, and I look at him. He's like a whatever looking dude. He's still some like
Pretty skinny little fucking guy.
Yeah, he's like whatever, you know. But the chick he was sitting with was decent.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look at him. I go, how the fuck did you get this girl? You know?
On blast right there.
I'm like, let's see your dick, bro. And then like a few weeks later, I see him outside. I didn't even know who he was, but he comes up to me and goes,
You need to flip that over.
All right, fine, dude. You need to flip that over.
Okay, I will. I just didn't know if you wanted to look at. So we have to start. It goes an hour, and then we stop, and we start an hour again. If we get that long.
Okay.
Dude, did you see these on my Instagram?
No. What is this?
It's a pine cone,
Okay.
cut in half. The other half's on your side.
So, is this like a friendship bond thing? Like
No.
like,
I just took it to work and cut it on
hang
the
around
saw
my
at
neck
work.
and then we fucking
Maybe,
best friends?
motherfucker. Maybe. And then when we get together, we'll
Yeah.
put it together.
That's interesting.
It's pretty cool though, right? Like that's what the inside of a pine cone looks like.
Wow, we've digressed like 54 times. Look at that. Wow.
Boom.
This is.
Did you feel it? It was like our
I
penises
felt-
touched right
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Oh, my candle went out.
All right. So where was I? Gus.
Gus.
So I see Gus, your
Dang, good
coworker.
memory.
He was outside.
Oh yeah, with that chick in here.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't with that chick. He goes, "Hey, bro, like, you got me laid last time." I'm like, well, fuck, like, I'm trying to get laid. How to get you laid, you know?
How did you get him laid?
And he's like, remember like that one time I was in the audience and you're like,
I heard you guys
let me
saw
see
this,
your
but I never
dick.
heard the full
I think
story.
you were there, yeah. So he's like, yeah, you were like doing your crowd work and then you're like, oh, let me see your dick if you're you get this hot chick. And he's like, that got me laid that night. I'm like, oh, I guess you have a fucking big dick because she's not here tonight. You know?
Right. Oh, shit.
And then, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got a new job or what's going on with him. Hey, you know what? Real quick though, I do want to say I want to give a shout out to American Gym. I know I haven't been at the gym a couple episodes. I'm trying to figure it all out again.
Oh, it's not like a guy named Jim, American Gym.
No,
Oh, it's like a gymnasium.
GYM.
Got it.
American Gym.
Okay.
Because this is called Ringside with George.
Yeah.
And
That's
Brian
right.
lets me
I'm not a fighter
sit
though. I
on-
barely work out.
Well, that's the thing too.
I mean, I got
is
an athlete's foot if that counts for anything.
It does.
I'm
It
an athlete,
does.
you know?
You go spread it at the gym. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
No, I just there's a lot of people at that gym that you're like, what? This dude's a pilot? What? This dude's a fucking
really?
cop? What? This dude's a LA Charger?
So
this
what
dude's
is
a
it?
fucking
It's MMA
dude,
or jiu-jitsu? What
it's
is this?
everything.
Okay.
It literally is, dude. Like American Gym. So I've been going to gyms and working in gyms and working out more than half of my life.
Yeah, that's a lot because you're fucking old.
I'm ancient.
Yeah.
Right. So it's been a long time, and I've been in a lot of different gyms, and I've been in
I would think you
lot
would
of
look,
different situations.
you would be in better shape if you've been working out for this long. That's besides the point. Anyway.
My fucking wife said that the other night, dude. We were arguing about fucking working out and all this shit, and she actually said something about, well, you don't have a six-pack as much as you work out. And I was like, fuck. I tried to argue, like, I eat like shit,
Yeah,
but...
it's like these comics that do fucking open mics like 5
All
nights
the
a week
time,
and then
man,
they
it's
still
funny.
fucking blow dick. It's like,
Dude.
why are you so bad?
And you know what's shitty? Is that they keep getting, like,
Worse and
feature
worse?
spots.
Oh, that's, I know, dude. It's a conspiracy.
No, you know what it
I'm
is?
onto
It's
it.
like high school. It's like if the dude that owns the fucking, or is in charge of this whatever, doesn't like you, he's gonna pick his friends.
Yeah.
It really is, man.
Honestly, I think it's strategic in a way, to where you're gonna have some like okay features, so the headliner looks extra.
Okay,
You know what I mean? That's my
I
theory.
can get on board with that.
Because some of these guys, I mean, no
You don't want to
offense,
outshine the
it's
headliner.
just you got it or you don't. If you're doing it for
Right.
fun, that's awesome. But if you're trying to make something out of this, like
Right.
someone that loves you needs to tell you,
Right,
maybe shouldn't be investing this much into this. You know?
You know, okay. Oh man, I'm about to blow some covers
Oh,
right
don't,
now.
dude.
Don't.
It's so bad.
It is,
They're
right?
more sensitive nowadays.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
I mean, fuck it, who cares, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so.
won't tell anyone.
I mean, I don't know if anybody listens to this. Like, I don't know if
Probably
it's
not,
just
just
my
me and
wife,
you.
me and you know what I mean? No, but Hunter,
Okay, yeah.
he's told some jokes where it just landed like right there in front of his foot. Like, you know what I mean? Just flopped right in front of him.
Well, we've all been there.
We have,
Yeah.
but usually you drop those jokes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And the fucking shitty thing
you always got to keep it
is
in your book.
Hunter is such a good, wholesome kid. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a fucking treacherous bone in his body.
Right.
Or there's a huge one, and he's using religion and what he does to hide that bone.
Maybe.
But either way, I've never seen that bone. I'm just saying that off of other people that I know are shitty and religious. As far as I know, Hunter is a fucking 100% good fucking solid dude.
Yeah.
But some of his humor, unless you're a weird motherfucker,
Yeah.
like, you know, most comics,
Yeah.
it's not fucking funny.
But that's all part of it, though. You gotta try shit.
But then he has other ones that get knocked out of the fucking park.
Right.
But he doesn't fucking
But you don't
feed on those.
But you don't know until you try it. You can't just try it once, because I've tried jokes that do nothing, and then I've tried the same joke in a different crowd,
How was that?
which kills. Actually, really good, by the way.
Okay,
Go
cool.
and put a plug into what's this shit called?
Rebel Yell.
Rebel Yell.
Yeah,
For
it's got
if
a
you
cool
guys
bottle
want to
on it.
sponsor our podcast.
That would be
that
amazing.
would
Oh,
be
our
great.
podcast all of a sudden
it's
is
like
fucking
this one. Just this
Auto, you auto ringside by George.
one. Hey, bro, I'm looking for opportunity.
I love it. I love it. Dude, you know what? It's so funny because every time I say, like, I'll come home and I'll tell Teresa about my night when I do stand up, and pretty much every night I come home with the fucking situation where you just made me fucking look so fucking stupid, dude. And the thing that gets me is how quick it is.
We've had some moments.
Like, you've gotten me where I'm not even joking you. That black midget one had me laughing 7 days later, where I'm driving on the freeway.
Recap on
this
black midget joke.
Dude, that was fucking hilarious.
What are you saying? You're talking about.
Okay, so I was like.
Oh shit.
Okay, so just to break it down to people that don't know what the fuck. Me and Otto were doing stand-up at Chapter 1, and we're sitting on the patio, and we were talking about... No, you said how everybody is a little racist. And I was like, you are 100% absolutely correct. Yeah. Everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. You favor your own race. And if you want to go by definition, that is racism.
100%.
Okay, so we were just joking about how fucking... everybody's a little racist, and I said how like, dude, you're totally right. Like, if there were two white dudes walking down an alley towards me, I wouldn't be fucking worried about. I don't give a fuck how dirty they were, how fucking nasty they looked, or how big and buff they were. If they were white, I wouldn't fucking be worried. Okay. But if they were fucking even like two black midgets, and then you said, well, you'd be still thinking their dicks were bigger than yours,
even though they're midgets.
Even though they're midgets,
that's fucking true.
It's not true.
But they
my dick is bigger than a midget's, though. It totally is.
A black midget right now. He's gonna have a bigger dick than you, 100%.
No way.
I'm telling you.
No.
All right.
I've seen my pecker.
You have? I've seen it too.
You have not.
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Don't put that in the internet. No, that's worse than saying you're racist.
Yeah. So let's talk about racism.
No, okay. You want to hear the most horrible racist joke I know?
Sure. Yeah, I feel like I have to say yes. Go ahead.
And this is gonna be on the internet now. I mean, and like if we ever do get famous, they can dig this up, and they'll be like, "Oh, George was fucking a horrible person."
Get canceled, dude.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, my life is so much worse than anything I could ever say. What I've done in life.
Yeah. So you have nothing.
I have nothing. If they dig, they're gonna find so much worse than anything I could say. Okay, so what do you call a black dude in a tree with a briefcase? I was gonna say hanging from a tree. That's horrible. And hanging from a tree.
Am I supposed to say like I don't know what, or can I answer?
Oh, you know the answer.
Oh, I don't know the answer. I just want to be creative.
Branch manager.
Oh, you're a dick.
Is that what you were gonna say?
That's pretty good. No, I was gonna say like Curious George or something.
What?
I don't know.
No, that's dumb. Yeah, I had heard that.
Branch manager. That's pretty good.
It's kind of funny,
but
right?
does he have to be black though? It could be anybody.
Well, who else could?
It could be anybody in a tree holding a fucking briefcase. It could be a branch manager.
Yeah.
So that's just your racism coming out.
You could be sitting on it. Yeah, you're right. Like it's just me being a dickhead.
There you go. What's funny is with racism, I think when the word racism or that topic comes up, I don't know why, but I've never felt this way, but it seems like everyone leans towards like black people right away, which is like the weirdest thing.
Right.
Because me growing up, I'm
You're
Armenian.
right.
That's how I feel.
I know where you're going with this. And
but like,
you are,
Armenian.
I can't believe I've never thought what you're going
That's
to.
just how I see it, right? It's like,
okay, because you're Armenian.
Why does it go there so quick? So I'm Armenian.
Because we're in the United States.
I guess, but it's like...
And that's where slavery happened.
I mean, so I'm Armenian.
For this country.
Growing up, we've had a problem with the Turks. Like, there was a long history and all that.
So Turks being the Turkish people?
Right. So...
I don't know shit about it.
So there's a genocide, and, it's always been like kind of...
Was it the first one that was labeled genocide? Is that what that was?
It was the first in the 20th century.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's been...
Because Genghis Khan had like a genocide. And there's been like...
But this was the first of the 20th century. It was in 1915. Anyway.
Oh, wow. So tell me about it. Honestly, 1915?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
1.5
so
million
did
Armenians
you
were killed.
grow up learning this? Is this part of like Armenian culture? Like you guys have holidays for this shit?
My parents were never really like into like, Turks are bad. And it was never like that. But you just knew like what the history was. So you just had that natural like weirdness towards Turkish people.
Right.
It was never, our parents never told us like, you can't talk to Turkey, you can't like them, you can't be with them, nothing. It was not
your
like
parents, were you born here?
I was born here. My parents
were born in the Middle East.
I mean,
in Armenia?
My mom was born in Syria. My dad was born in Kuwait. But Armenian from the Middle East. So these fucking
You might be
Armenians,
the most
they're everywhere,
international
bro.
motherfucker I know.
No, there's
dude.
tons of people like me. I'm not.
But I don't
I'm
know.
not that special. Yeah,
I didn't say you were special.
No, but you implied it. I see the look in your eyes. But,
I was thinking it.
and there's your foot again. I mean,
That's fucking funny.
anyway, so like when I think racism, I'm like, I'm a little racist, I guess, here and there. Like, do I like try not
Are you
to
really
support
different
Turkish?
race though than fucking the Turkish and the
Yeah,
Armenian?
100%.
Really?
Am I a different race than the Turkish person?
Yeah.
Yes, it's not the same thing.
How are you different race,
What
bro?
are you talking
You guys,
about?
we're all white, bro.
Listen, dude.
Listen, it comes down when you talk about racism. It comes down to pigment,
No, it does not.
dude.
It does not. Pigment has nothing to do with it.
Skin color has everything
We are all the
to
same.
do with it. Then
We all
you're
have the same
countryism.
DNA, dude. We all have the same DNA, but as far as like, no, pigment has nothing to do with it.
Black and white
But-
and yellow.
Yeah,
and
but that has
brown.
nothing to do with. No, that's just
Yellow.
the color, bro. That's just the color of your skin. But
Why
so
do they call Asians yellow? They're not
I
yellow.
don't fucking know. But I don't know, man. Like when racism comes up, like I think like like do I sometimes try to like am I kind of weird towards Turks sometimes and this and that?
Is it
yeah.
only Turks, or
I'll be-
do you racist to blacks or Mexicans?
No,
or
I mean, like,
other
and
whites? Do you
someone's
consider
asked-
yourself white?
No, I mean, depends on who's asking and where I am, what the depends on what job I'm trying to get or whatever.
That's the same
This
as
shit
you're
matters.
racist. Depends on who's asking.
But people are like, they'll bring up like the black card and like racism. Like, listen, are there some black people I don't like? Yeah. Are there some black people I love? Absolutely. You know, I can't, for me at least, you can't just say like, oh yeah, they're all bad. No.
Yeah, right,
There's
of course.
there's Turkish people I know that are fucking phenomenal people, but it's just I know me
Name
myself. No,
Name one Turkish person
I'm not
that's
gonna put that on
phenomenal.
record, bro.
Why?
No way.
Then you
Can't
get
do
shot
that, bro.
and hung and
I
dragged
can't
to
do
the city
that.
and to fucking Armenia.
No, I mean it's just irrelevant. You wouldn't know them, know them, but
Because I don't think you know a Turkish person.
I know hundreds of Turkish people.
Hundreds?
Hundreds, I'm telling you. I know hundreds of them.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's just weird, bro. But do I have that like weirdness?
Do you
to,
guys
like,
joke about like fucking, hey, remember the fucking,
all the time.
the fucking
All the time.
genocide?
Like if I meet a Turk like in public or whatever, and I find out like
Who
oh, they're
genocided
Turkish,
who?
So the Turkish.
Who
killed-
genocided it?
Your grammar's so proper. So the Turks killed the Armenians.
Okay.
So when
Okay.
even like when I meet a Turk out in public, like I'm not a dick. I'm not.
How is there a huge
What?
difference in like appearance?
Yes, dude. It's a completely different race. It's not the same. People think like, oh, you guys are all Muslim, right? Oh, you're a Jew. Like
I mean, you don't look
it's like-
Armenian.
Yeah, that's
What's an
not good.
Armenian look?
Bro, I got lucky, homie. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I don't look Armenian. Like,
It's so funny because you joke about it too. Like, I'm not one of those Armenians
Yeah.
in your stand-up.
kind of the people that know what we're talking about, like
Right.
those Armenians, like they know exactly what I'm talking about. Because
You're the
Armenians
only-
typically, like the LA Armenians, are
I was about to say the
darker
only
skin, darker hair.
Armenian I've ever kind of like the guy who sells the fucking Venice Beach fucking bongs and glass.
Yeah.
That's seriously like I got like 3 or 4 friends that imitate that guy. He's been there since I was in high school. Bro,
Yeah.
best
yeah,
glass,
It's big.
best gas, bro.
Yeah, but I'll meet a Turk in public, and I'll obviously joking. I'll just be like, oh, like I'm out of here, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here. This guy's
You can
Turkish.
just spot him.
No, I mean it's
someone
sometimes.
said.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes. But like my parents have a restaurant, and there's a ton of Turkish people that go there, and
What kind of food?
Armenian, yeah, Armenian.
What is
But it's all
Armenian?
pretty similar, like kebabs and the baked goods and shit like that.
Like, what's a fucking if you were to go down a fucking list and of all the nations, and it would be like Mexico, it would say beans and cheese, and you know, and you go to like Italy, it'd be like spaghetti. You go to fucking, Armenia, it would be like.
Oh shit, that's tough, dude.
Really?
Big array, yeah. It's not
A lot
just
of lamb, huh?
Yeah, a lot of lamb. Like for example, we have this thing called lahmacun, which is like a thin crust, like maybe a 10-inch diameter, like real thin dough with like meat and spices and different vegetables.
Do you guys
and
use
that.
the filio or
phyllo?
filio?
Yeah. Some things we do, yeah.
Yeah, I see it at the store. I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
like
yeah.
Turkish people are Armenian or Middle Eastern people come in.
And
You close to Egypt and all that shit?
No, man, not even.
Really?
Dude, you need a fucking geography lesson? Bust
Dude, I
out a
would love
map.
a globe.
I mean,
You want to give me a globe for Christmas?
I'll give you a
Dude,
globe
Merry
for
Christmas,
Merry
bro. It's Christmas
buddy.
right
Hey,
now.
yeah,
I think
Merry
it's like
Christmas.
midnight, right?
Almost. Oh shit, it is.
What time is it?
12:43.
Fucking Santa's done.
Yeah.
He
No, he's
ends at
working right
midnight.
now.
No, he ends at midnight.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's supposed to be over on
Oh,
Christmas.
it's
yeah.
union.
That's what Christmas Eve
He's
is.
union. I see.
Yeah. You look like a young, buff, healthy Santa.
You're damn right.
You're like if Sam was on GHB.
Isn't that like
GHB Santa.
Isn't that the drug that like fucks you up? That,
No, it's
liquid?
HGH. HGH, human growth hormone.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
what I was
GHB
thinking.
is that
GHB
liquid,
is
right?
the date rape fucking
Which
drug.
I think I had some one time, bro.
Oh, dude, I did.
Wow. I don't know for sure though, because one night I got like, I didn't even drink that much, and I got like wasted, bro.
Okay, so my buddy Sean used to fucking date this chick, Melanie? Yeah, Melanie. She was a stripper, and she got GHB. And dude, you just take a fucking
Like a cap full,
Sparkles
right?
bottle cap, or like a water bottle cap, and I took it one time. I took like 3 caps. It tastes like salt water. It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, and dude, I was just laying out in front of the rehearsal studio, playing music and shit. And I could see the fucking porch light, and I thought the porch light was the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just laying there, fucking
Staring at the porch light.
What's the moon? Like, what's after the moon? And my buddy's like, get the fuck up. And I'm like, well, what's after that? What's after that? What's after that?
That's
Like,
so
just
terrible.
tripping the fuck out,
See,
dude.
that's why I don't like these drugs that like just fuck you up
What
to the
else I
point
can
where
do
like you
though?
have no control over yourself.
Well, that's different. That's
Yeah,
different.
very little.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. That's completely different. I don't like sloppy
Like
drug
I like
addicts.
to hold my composure. I'm very very reserved, and so I can't do drugs that's gonna make it obvious that I'm doing that drug. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Like,
do.
I
Like,
can-
I don't
I
like
can
being
barely
coked
smoke
out in
weed,
front of
dude.
people.
No, like
or, you
if
know
I
what
do
mean?
coke, it's like you can't even tell. But if I smoke weed, like my eyes get all fucking small, and I'm like,
Yeah.
So it's just different for everybody,
Yeah.
I think.
You know, I
I'm gonna look at my phone.
yeah, okay.
I have to.
I have a really big thing about like doing drugs during the day and having sunglasses on and like nobody knowing, like going to the beach, a place where you can have sunglasses on, because the only giveaway with me is my fucking eyes.
What do you mean where you can go with? You can have.
Well, you can't wear
sunglasses?
sunglasses at night.
Well, I mean, if you're an asshole, you
You
can.
know, well,
You
dude,
can wear
I don't even like
sunglasses
some people that
inside.
wear sunglasses indoors.
Dude, I don't understand that.
They come to the store and they come into the counter and I fucking fuck with them, but I kind of don't. Like, I'm pretty fucking rude at work, but I'm honest. Like, if people are on their phone and they come up to work, I'm like, I can't talk to you until you get off your phone.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just be nice, but just
You
let me
know
know
what
when
I
you're
mean?
done. Just let me know when you're done.
But people wear their sunglasses on, like, hey, what's up, Michael Knight? You know, or fucking something stupid that they don't
Like,
understand. Yeah,
hot in here,
bright in
huh?
here, huh?
Ooh-wee.
Fuck, dumbass. But why were we talking about sunglasses? Oh, my eyes are a dead giveaway
being
when I'm on
being
drugs.
on drugs,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I used to love like doing fucking psychedelics, smoking weed, getting on my fucking beach cruiser, throwing my sunglasses on, and just riding down to the beach. When I used to live in Costa Mesa, so it was a bike lane pretty much the whole way there.
Yeah.
And I would just be fucking tripping the fuck out, and no one knew.
Yeah.
I would go whole days where I would just go into bars and meet people and fucking go meet my brother down there. And
That probably
fucking,
happens a lot. I'm guessing with like I bet people do that a lot. People
Maybe.
are probably under the influence of something.
Oh yeah,
You know.
but not like acid or
No,
mushrooms,
probably not.
You know,
Probably not.
shit. I was.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You're a
And
fucking derelict.
no,
Yeah.
the thing was is that if I couldn't have my sunglasses on, it would be a dead giveaway. Like, dude, you're
Oh
fucked
yeah.
up.
No shit.
Yeah.
See, I naturally have like dilated pupils. My pupils are typically like large. So people always think like, oh, what are you doing, bro? I'm like,
Yeah.
nothing, dude. They're just big. I don't know. Put a light in it. It'll get smaller.
What's your favorite
So-
drug?
I mean, I really haven't done too many drugs, but out of all of them, I would say probably cocaine would probably be my preference.
Really?
Yeah, out of everything that I've done, and again, I haven't done much, but that's the type of high that I would prefer out of anything.
I think think if I have a large amount of Coke, then that's okay.
Okay.
If I don't, then damn, that was a big rip.
Yeah.
Then I like one line of meth.
Holy shit.
And a bunch of fucking weed and a bunch of fucking whiskey.
Wow.
And that's like a perfect fucking high. And a Viagra.
My dick just got hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's party time, bro.
Wow.
That's my favorite high.
Did you do all that before I came over? Is that why you wanted me to come over? Just so everyone knows.
Listen to this. It's so funny because I thought of you, and this is such a random thing to be thinking about you with, but I thought Otto would appreciate this fucking quickness of what I said at work the other day. I think it was today, actually. It might have been yesterday, but I think it was today. We were talking about measurements, and I go, I don't know, I measure better on my knees.
It's not funny at all, though.
It's totally funny. It's totally funny. This fucking dude I was talking to, one guy that knew English fucking busted up, dude.
Yeah, you should be this funny on stage.
You know, the thing is,
It's different. Being on stage is different than fucking rap, you know.
It is.
Going back and forth with somebody.
It is. And even just being funny in life.
Yeah.
Like having that right thing to say at that right moment where fucking everyone laughs and it breaks the tension and everyone You know, one thing that I'm really good at is finding that guy that nobody likes at the party and making everybody like him.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Well, I'm usually that guy.
Oh, you're the guy that no one likes.
In most situations. But sometimes I get to help that guy.
I can see that. Yeah.
That didn't sound right at all.
Wait, so...
I'm not that...
Wait.
Listen, okay, so this is what I tell my wife, okay, because I am pretty abrasive. I am,
you fucking halfway.
I'm also 44 though, bro.
I know, but every time
you have to know.
I try to sneak into chapter 1 just to see where I'm at.
I'm like, boom!
And then fucking saw me, and then you come like pummel me and like fucking dry up my leg and shit.
The thing is, honestly, God, I hate saying honestly or tell the truth.
Oh, you're such a white girl.
Well, no, and I took a speech class and a speech rhetoric. It's called.
Did you pass?
Public speaking and rhetoric.
Okay.
That's what it was. And they talk about how when you start off a sentence with, to be honest with you, that it's an admission of you normally lie.
Really?
Yeah, like you sound like you're trying to be convincing.
Yeah.
Or like when
all
they
bullshit
look at
aside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In all honesty, to tell the truth.
I see.
You know what I mean? It implies that I normally lie.
Yeah.
But right now,
tell the truth. They gotta sell it. I see.
Dude, we were watching like videos of politicians. And
I didn't think I'd learn anything here today. That's awesome.
That's the perfect way to come to any situation with George.
Dude, I've learned in any fucking thing in life, you gotta just go in with literally zero fucking expectations, bro. Because nowadays, you're just gonna get disappointed. Or me, at least.
You are.
Expectations
are so high.
I have standards, bro, and everything. I'm a perfectionist. Like, I'm kind of anal. Like, and that's how I do it. And I expect everyone to be that way, but it's just, it's not real, bro. It doesn't happen.
That's a huge problem I have. Is I always assume if I can do it, why can't you?
Yeah.
If I realize that I shouldn't throw my trash on the fucking street,
right?
Why the fuck can't you?
Yeah.
I realized that, dude, one huge pet peeve of mine at work is these fucking Asians that come in and they go through the pork and the beef and they just fucking tear the cases apart. They don't put shit back where it's supposed to fucking be. It's a total known thing in grocery stores.
People are
whoa. Like I've been to grocery stores, dude, and talked to the butchers and they these are just little things I thought
you been getting that fucking Kinder egg again? What was all that?
Dude, all of these are little trinkets that I've been amassing. Oh, that's a boxer. Because I used to have a badass boxer. I've had 2 boxers. Cool. This is a Joker putting a gun to Batman's head, Lego style. Dude, you want to see something fucking cool?
I don't know. This is
Trip on this, okay?
This is making me uncomfortable. This is
so
like a candle lit.
Like next to curtains. So this is a Chiefs fucking emblem logo.
Okay.
Obviously it's Arrowhead. That is made from PIA prison soap.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Who made this?
Actually, his name was George. It's not me, but it was a Mexican dude named George. And trip on this one, too.
For those of you listening, if you guys know what PIA, prison soap is, you know, this is a special night for you.
I'm sure only my listeners are prisoners.
Wow.
So PIA stands for Prison Industry Authority. Tripped on this. So this is what the bar soap is like.
Okay.
He made that too.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, he painted this and all that shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I get shit from Hobby.
Did
He
he
made that
do
for
this
me before I
specifically
ever-
for you?
Yeah,
like,
he did.
You know, you like the Chiefs?
Yeah, he was my
That's
neighbor.
nice.
Yeah.
Your buddy.
Well,
Did you guys ever?
I worked in
Yeah.
poultry. No, there was no fucking. I was at a dorm.
Turkey.
There's not a lot of raping.
No, right?
In
That's just in
prison.
the movies, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not since like the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, man. Like, if you ever wanted to get into it, I got some.
Into
fucking-
prison.
But that's so no. Like, if you ever had any questions, like, man, I'm about to say some shit that a lot of people don't know, like my family and shit. But I've been in some gnarly places, like at gnarly times in our country's history, like San Quentin,
Yeah.
Corcoran, Folsom.
Yeah.
Like when you didn't want to be in those places, like in the 90s. Like when I was in Corcoran, they had the SHU program, which is the SHU, it's the Secured Housing Unit.
Okay.
And National Geographic came through, and they're the ones that actually blew the cover on cops betting pizza on fighting.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah, I was there then.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was in the 90s.
Okay.
And like they would come to our cell in between yard and shit, and they would ask if, you know, hey, is it cool if I interview you? Can I talk to you? And like, if you talk to them, you're gonna get fucking stabbed on the yard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you talk to any press, any fucking cop, any fucking counselor, any fucking reporter, you come back to the yard, you're gonna get fucking stabbed.
Yeah, it's your last day on the yard.
Pretty much. So you're just like, no, man, I got nothing to say. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Yeah, that's
But,
the etiquette. You just gotta adapt, bro. Anywhere you go, anything you do, you just gotta adapt to your surroundings. Be who you are, but you gotta follow their rules. You gotta roll with their water, bro. Anywhere you go, which is what I've
You
learned.
gotta roll with their water.
You gotta just
Dude, did you just invent that?
No, it's kind of like a.
Is it?
It's kind of a
Armenian thing?
Yeah.
It sounds better in
You gotta,
Armenian.
translated.
Yeah.
It's.
I like it because you know what Bruce
walk,
Lee says. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You gotta walk with their water, basically. You just gotta like mix. You gotta just
Right.
blend in with.
Well, that's
them,
what
you know?
Bruce Lee says. Be
Yeah.
like water.
Right.
Like you can put water in a bowl and it forms like the bowl.
Right.
You can put water in a cup and it forms like the
Exactly. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
You just gotta
totally,
you gotta
dude.
mesh, dude.
That's legit.
But don't change who you are. Like for instance, you don't talk to like your grandma the way you talk to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're still George.
Right.
But you just switch it up a little bit.
Right.
You know?
Totally.
That's all it is. But I feel like people lack that.
I agree.
That's why people that have conflicts, because they're just an asshole and they think they can be who they want to be wherever and whenever. It's like, no, dude, like you gotta follow the
discretion.
etiquette. You gotta
For
see
sure.
what's going on.
For sure.
That's it. It's fucking simple.
Where do you see that most in life?
Like the conflict or
Where do you just see people fucking being fucking assholes?
everywhere, bro.
Like, where's the most places?
Common like driving, just road rage.
Good call.
100%.
Good call.
It's like, dude, people take things so personally. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't know who you are. Like, I didn't cut you off to be a dick to you
Dude.
personally.
Oh
I'm just
my
trying to get
God.
somewhere. You know?
I'm a total huge, because now that I have a kid in my backseat watching
that changes
everything
everything.
I do driving,
Right.
I try. I constantly say to you, like,
Yeah.
oh, Rogie, I see you dad yelling at people, but
Yeah.
at least I'm letting them in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
huge thing where now that I have a kid in my backseat, I don't try to make that yellow light. I don't
Yeah, it's
try
not
to
worth it.
fucking.
You gotta
stop,
drive like
you
a
know
grandma.
what I mean? You do, but when you do drive like that, when
Mm-hmm.
you drive cautious, you notice how fucking much everybody's an asshole.
Right.
And you notice how, like, when the lane is merging together and this fucking huge truck is like right behind you, and all you have to do is move in front of him,
Yeah.
but he's not gonna let you in because
Right.
he can't be one car length behind in the lane.
That's
He's
what
gonna
happens.
speed through and push you to the shoulder.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's just like,
it's an ego thing.
dude, it's an absolutely ego thing.
And it's like, for what?
For fucking being one car length ahead.
Even if
you're
you get
such a
upset
piece
at
of
that,
shit.
But it's just like it's mental, dude. It's like
It's crazy though.
I don't know.
It's
I
like
don't
you
get it.
could.
I mean, I'm guilty of it too. You know, I've
right.
You know, I want to be efficient and go. You know,
right.
I try not to be a dick on the road and cut people off and stuff. But I like to be efficient. But it's just my mentality. I don't know.
What bugs
dude.
me?
What?
The guy when you're at a stoplight and there's a car at the fucking crosswalk and then there's like 2 car lengths and the guy just won't fucking pull up and close that gap.
Dude.
And you're like behind him,
You're
and you're just like, pull up. Why the fuck are you pulling up? And it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things.
There's been times.
But you're like, why don't you fucking pull
I
up?
don't get it. Maybe they just have bad like depth perception. I
on
don't
their phone.
I don't know.
Shit.
But there's been times.
I don't want to
like,
honk.
the person next to me is like 2 car, like exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
like
totally.
2 car lengths in front of, there's between him and the fucking like intersection. I'm
Yeah.
Like, what do you? And like I'll pull in
You're
front of
such
him
an asshole.
just to be like you left that much space where I
Yeah,
can pull in front of you.
I could get
Like,
that.
think about it.
Learn that lesson. You were such an asshole. I could pull in front of you between the next
Like think about what just happened. You're leaving this much room, which
You're
is not
teaching
making
people.
It's
You're
not making
driving
any
is
difference.
teaching
Though.
people.
We're still stopped at the light. That's how stupid we
You're
are.
the Bob Ross of driving.
Dude, I drive like I'm playing Tetris, bro. I swear.
Dude,
just
right?
like I gotta be.
Right?
I'm not gonna. If there's an opening, I'm
Wow.
gonna be in the opening.
I'm big on analogies.
I mean, fuck.
That was a great
It makes sense,
analogy of traffic.
Fuck, bro.
I
I want to be a driving
Tetris,
instructor.
dude.
And
That's
I want
the
to
best
teach
way
my.
to
I wanna
put driving in California.
I want to teach my students Tetris.
What
That's
was the song? It wasn't like din 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 din
No,
din.
that was
din,
bad.
din.
What was that? No, that's fucking Super Mario Brothers, bro.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right. You're right.
This is
You're
a great
right.
game, by the way.
It is.
If they want to sponsor us.
In 1983. Dude, you know what I saw on Instagram tonight? It was the 10 years to the day
Yeah.
that the first Joe Rogan episode.
I saw that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
inspiring, man.
Congratulations, Joe.
Yeah, totally, man. Like, I know he gives Opie and Anthony a lot of fucking credit of them starting in their basement and everything.
Right.
Tom Green, dude, I think, honestly, was the first person because he would do Tom Green's living room.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually had, like, from what I understand, I saw him in Norm Macdonald, he had, like, 3 or 4 servers.
Okay.
And, like, gnarly cable at the time in his
Oh.
apartment and his house installed.
Wow.
So he could do it or something like that. Anyway, it's just, my opinion of podcasting and the popularity of it, honestly, is, fuck, goddamn
What?
it. I said honestly.
Oh.
Is,
I'm just gonna stop listening. Go ahead.
you fucking liar.
I knew it.
No, I think that the popularity of podcasts is somewhat of a substitute for us being on our phones all the time, us not listening to voicemails,
Yeah.
just text messages, and just being so impersonal, only knowing each other through Instagram and Facebook.
Right.
Like, it really is, like, that's how you keep. And when I first got onto MySpace
Mm-hmm.
and Facebook, and I had friends in other states, like Philadelphia,
Philadelphia is a city. Pennsylvania would be
Pennsylvania is a state,
Yeah.
you're right, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Fucking Bill Nye. I could appreciate the communication aspect of it, but now
Yeah.
that our smartphones, I can send you pictures
Oh, bro.
wherever, you know what I mean? I think podcasts gives you that personal voice
Yeah, it's a little more in
that
depth.
seeing people talk.
It's a little more in depth because it's
Right.
kind of real. It's not just.
It is.
Because people just post pictures on Instagram that are the good pictures. You know,
Dude,
you're posting filters and this and that. Like
You're
you're only
right.
posting the good shit. Not
I'm
you
totally
saying
guilty
honestly
of, like,
4 times in a row.
only posting my, like, 4th or 5th take. Like, I'll take the picture, I'm like, ah, it's not good.
Oh,
Take the picture.
You take selfies. Are you taking selfies?
No, of, like, art. I'm trying to be artistic,
Oh, okay.
you know, and
Yeah,
whatnot.
this is great.
You
Yeah.
know,
I was saying on C, but
I was thinking that too, like a little witchy.
do I have to like drink like some black fluid or something? Like
Coffee?
no.
No, I just I can appreciate the down home aspect.
Yeah, because it's just a conversation.
It's just a fucking conversation.
It's just a real conversation.
Dude.
The thing is,
all it is,
dude,
man.
we have the world at our fingertips. Okay?
We really do.
No one listens to anyone anymore. No one gives anybody any like credibility anymore because. Like, you're telling me, say, I don't know, you learned something, you're going to tell me, like, yeah, I'll listen, but I'm not going to obtain that information because next time it comes up, I can just fucking Google it.
Yeah.
So I don't need to fucking listen to you, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
But before, I would be so intrigued, like, even now, like, when people talk, like, if you can teach me something, I'm going to learn, bro. Like, I'm going to listen to you.
No one has any patience for conversation anymore.
Man. It's just
they
so
really. How old are you,
now.
bro?
28 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 28.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to suck your dick or anything, but fucking you are a pretty mature fucking 28-year-old, man, honestly.
I appreciate that, but I've been pretty mature, like,
that I'm not
my
gonna
whole
suck your
life.
dick.
We'll get to that after the soccer thing. We'll have a
I don't know why I said that.
But growing up, dude, like,
yeah.
My parents would have their friends over or whatever. They have like a little dinner party, whatever. And
are you an only child?
No, I have two older sisters. So I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay.
And we've
have your parents always had a business?
They have, yeah.
I find that kids that grow up with businesses tend to be a little more mature and handle responsibility
that makes sense.
a little better. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Yeah. And I don't give a fuck what kind of business. Like for myself, my grandparents had a trucking business and farming, restaurant, fucking liquor store. I was telling my wife the other day, my buddy Rowan, his family had a video gym where you could go and rent VHSs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in the day. And it was funny, I was telling her how, like, I literally grew up with unlimited porn and WWF video. You know what I mean? Like SummerSlam, you know what I mean? Yeah, totally. Like, I borrowed those videos, VHS.
Yeah, one of my good friends, his dad had video stores back in the day, and he would go work there, as a kid. Yeah. He'd go put porn back, behind the red curtain and stuff.
The best.
Yeah, but growing up, I remember, like, as a kid, my parents' friends would bring their kids over and stuff like that, and they'd be, like, running around, breaking shit, And I would just sit there with the parents and, like, just listen. I wouldn't even talk. I would just, like, sit there and just, like, listen to their conversation.
What year were you born?
91.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, didn't you graduate high school in, like, 85 or something?
93.
Fuck. That's crazy. But that goes, I have a lot of older friends. I have a lot of friends, like, over 50.
I bet.
And not just acquaintances, like, these are
You're
guys
what they
I'm
call a old soul.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I've always been like this. Like, I had a great childhood and stuff, but I was always like, I don't know, man, just like very mature. Like ladies would walk into the room and I'd get up and like offer my chair at like 5 years old.
I can see that, dude. Honestly,
like, that's
without
just how
being a
my
weirdo,
parents taught
I
me.
can see that.
Yeah, but that's just what we were taught. But it's just, especially now.
Do Armenian women fucking have to wear like their fucking face covered, like burqas and shit, all that shit?
Well, let me educate you. So that's Islam.
Please do.
That's Muslim women.
That's it though.
Yeah. So Muslim is a religion. Islam is a religion. So Armenian is the race. Okay, Armenians were the very first Christians actually.
So you're Armenian.
Yes.
From the country of Armenia.
Well, Armenia is a country.
Right.
My parents just happen to be Armenian from the Middle East. So to simplify it.
So how big is
where was your
Armenia?
chick born?
My chick was born here.
Okay, what is she?
Mexican.
So she's Mexican, right? But
I get what you're saying. It's
that simple.
I'm trying to understand where Armenia is on the map.
It is. So
what's next to it?
It's technically on
Turkey,
the map.
Right?
It's at the borders Turkey. It's technically.
Is that by the Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah. Very, very close in that region. It's on the map. I think it's considered Asia, but it's right in the fucking butt crack of the Middle East.
Okay.
So it's surrounding Syria, Lebanon.
Oh wow.
Greek. It's all in the mix. Okay. It's a small country.
Okay.
So.
I mean, it is in the mix. That's why I'm asking. I hear about it all the fucking time.
Yeah, so.
But I honestly don't know. Even if you told me to throw a dart at the motherfucker, I would not even know where to fucking.
Right. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's fine. But no. So Islam is the religion which requires the women to cover up.
Is basically. Armenia predominantly Christian?
It's 100% Christian.
Oh,
Christian
100%.
Or Catholic. There are Catholics as well. But
really?
Armenians were the first Christians. technically.
What do you mean? It's
They're-
not Jerusalem?
Well, no. I mean, I can.
Is
get
Jerusalem
into
close
this.
to that? Close to Armenia?
Yeah, it's not far.
Okay.
Yeah. So Armenia.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that fucking like claim Jesus, right? Like Bethlehem, fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
couple
not,
different
I'm not
places,
super
right?
into the book, you know. But
Dude, Tom Morello posted today that Jesus Christ like hung out with beggars and thieves and fucking loved hookers and never was anti-gay and never was pro-death penalty.
you know what
and
blows my mind?
always fucking fed the poor.
This is Jesus.
Yeah, he posted something about that.
Death penalty.
He was never pro-death penalty.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
In the prison system.
Jesus?
What are you talking about?
Tom Morello on fucking Instagram posted this picture of this thing of like Jesus Christ was never this. I think his message in that was saying that like a lot of fucking politicians and Christians are pro death penalty, and Jesus was never pro death penalty. He was never he was never anti-poor. He was never anti-fucking gay. He was never. He never mentioned gay people in the Bible. You know, this and that. He was just. But I thought he did. Isn't that what Sodom and Gomorrah was about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder what kind of.
It was just a cool thing because I do believe that people. Listen, man. I fucking hate organized religion. I grew up in a church, Baptist Community Bible Church in Norwalk, until I was fucking like 13 years old.
Yeah.
And my Uncle Greg was the preacher there, or pastor, whatever the fuck the dude that gets up there and talks is. And the guy, he married into it too. His wife, my Aunt Kathleen, Kathleen, her dad was the guy before that. And just growing up in the church and like going to fucking people's houses after church and seeing how shitty they are to their kids.
Yeah.
And how much they yell and how fucking fake they are when they get to church. It just put a completely sour taste in my mouth about religion and fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
I think
all that
some
shit.
people need religion. I think a lot of people need religions. People need guidance.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you know what humanism is?
No.
Humanism, by definition, is being good without God.
Okay.
Just being good to you because you're a human and we're on this fucking mud ball trying to figure this out together. You know what I mean? We have to coexist here. We're the same species. So it's proof that I don't need to believe that somebody died for my sins in order to be good to you.
Okay.
In my opinion, religion by definition separates us. It doesn't bring us together.
Okay.
If you're Catholic and I'm Protestant in Ireland, we fight to the death.
Okay.
If you're Muslim and I'm Christian in fucking the Middle East, we fight to the death. If I'm, Catholic and Christian in the United States, we argue about shit. You know what I mean? By definition, it separates people. It doesn't bring people together.
Yeah.
More so than not, if you believe a certain thing, you're not going to go to another person's church. You're not going to fucking be like, hey, let's all get together. You know what I mean? So it separates us. It doesn't bring us together.
No, but it brings the people that are alike together even more. It's not going to bring everybody
But that
together.
one faction, that one little thing here, there. You know what I mean? There's like 10 different fucking things in this one little folder.
Yeah, but I think it's all, honestly, I think it's about control. I think it's about guidance. What do you want? Oop, what are you doing this finger thing for?
About guidance as far as like just living your life by certain guidelines.
I think religion gives people the certain type of guidance that they need.
A good fucking like
Absolutely.
human manual.
Absolutely.
Because we don't come with a manual.
But people take things differently. People take out it's different. You can interpret something way different than I would interpret something, but we can watch the same thing.
But why do you need religion to fucking be good to somebody else?
You don't. I don't think I do. I don't think you do either, but some people do. That's the same thing as like what you were saying earlier about like just people being dicks on the road or not everybody's like that. You know?
You're right.
Plus,
You're right.
Everyone just sees things differently, you know?
Yeah.
Like the whole racism thing, like why do people go straight to like black people? It's like that's so weird to me.
That is an amazing point that I am impressed that I've never thought about.
It's just,
dude,
you know,
and because it's not just fucking black, it's Asians.
it's everybody.
Who
Everyone
built the fucking railroads?
Everybody's.
You know what I mean? The fucking pyramids, the Jews, the fucking.
But I think
you're right, bro.
people
People automatically go to black.
But it's so weird because, like, we can get into depth. I mean, like, really far
Would
into
you like
this.
more?
But no, I'm good. Thank you. But just think about it. Like, if, for instance, people of like kind, they stay together. Okay. Cliques, religions, races, they stick together, right? And they protect their own. So think about this. So if a black guy, okay, let's say, you know, saggy pants, whatever the fucking typical style or whatever the fuck, bro.
Right.
You
I
know,
think it's skinny jeans now.
no, but I mean like gangsters or whatever that look
Right.
cool. Like, you know, if you
Okay,
walked into
okay.
like a corporate America,
Right.
okay, and he went into like a nice neighborhood or whatever, let's use that for an example.
Okay.
You don't think the people in that area are like, who the fuck is this guy? Is that racist? It probably is to some people because like, oh, what, just because he's black? But check this out. What if a white guy, hold on, what if a white guy,
Right.
preppy, khakis, this and
Right.
that, went to Compton, bro? Don't you think the people in the neighborhood are going to be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
You
That's a
get
great
defensive,
point.
dude.
That's a great
And
point.
you got to protect your own people. You
When
gotta
people
protect
don't
your
look like
community.
you tend to fucking
So
take
it's
notice.
not because like, oh, who's this black guy? He's going to rob us?
Right.
No, it's like you're different than what we are used to around here. So
Right.
we're trying to protect our
Do
own.
you remember when we went to do karaoke that one night and I went and talked to that black dude and that chick that she was
Yeah,
with?
yeah,
And I
yeah.
asked him if he
Oh,
wanted
right.
to do Wu-Tang
Yes,
with me on
yes,
stage. And
yes,
she goes, that's
I
so
do.
fucking racist.
Right.
I was like, listen, I'm in Santa Ana. There's nothing but Mexicans here. I'm going to do a
Yeah.
Wu-Tang song. Did I ask the first black guy I saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Did he know the song?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was he stoked to do it?
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
I don't know, man. It just
Did the Mexican chick get offended? You know what I mean?
that's another thing. People now are getting offended
How?
on behalf of other races now.
On behalf of,
What are you
dude,
doing?
right?
What are you talking about?
Right?
Like my black friend would be like, yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean?
He
You
did.
can't
He
fucking-
was stoked. Did
My-
you see him on there, up on stage, fucking
Yeah, I
jumping
did.
around with
I
me,
did,
dude?
yeah,
How
yeah.
dope was that?
Yeah.
The funny thing is he's totally live, like told me he's doing live show on Instagram. He's totally hit me up since then, and fucking, I wish I could just be like telling that shit, like, show her my phone, like, all of that fucking fuss you made was for nothing. Like, you were a fucking asshole
Yeah.
for no fucking reason.
I think people are just scared. I think those people that do that and get offended, like on behalf of other races,
Right.
I feel like they're secretly racist in a way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They're going
It's like-
overboard to compensate for their fucking
Or like,
racism.
with this whole like Trump thing and like, oh, like no borders and this and that. It's like, oh, who's gonna mow your lawn? It's like, bro, that's racist. What do you mean? But you know what I'm saying?
Too.
It's
I
like,
do.
it's
That's why that's
crazy,
funny.
bro.
That's why that made me
It's just
messed up.
crazy.
Well, I had told that fucking chick. I had said, listen, acknowledgement is a huge difference than racism.
Yeah.
Just because I acknowledge he's black
Right.
doesn't mean I'm doesn't mean I'm racism. That's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Neighbors. Anyway, yeah, man, I agree with you 100%. And it's a trip, dude. I can't believe I'm 44 years old. And you're right. It's the minute, the fucking second the word racism comes out of anyone's mouth, I think black.
I just use
you're
racist
right.
now, that
I
term
shouldn't.
now, and you should. It's wrong.
You're right.
I mean, it
You're
doesn't
right.
make sense.
You're right.
You know, I mean, like we can talk about Mexicans all night. We can talk about Asians all night, and what
You're right,
we
man.
could say a bunch of things to make it sound like all racist
I didn't think
is
I was
not
learning
race,
anything
but
tonight.
it's like, dude, why are you guys so caught up on these black people? Like, leave
You're
them
right.
alone.
You're right. Leave him alone.
Dude, honestly, I mean, bro,
Leave him alone.
it's crazy. And
You're
like,
right,
I'm
you're
open
right.
about it, dude. I'm not racist.
You should start.
That's
what's
why
what's
I'm
the
so open
hashtag?
about
What would be that hashtag?
Fuck, leave
Other
them alone.
racism. Leave him alone.
Hashtag leave them alone.
Hashtag leave him alone.
Fuck, bro. it's like I know deep down inside I'm not racist, bro. I judge the person on I
That's
judge
unbelievable.
people just on the individual.
That's genius.
That's it. I
You
don't
know
care if you're a
that. You
female.
know that's going on this podcast
Let's do it.
on the info when I get done with this, right?
I mean,
Hashtag leave them alone.
I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're big or small or black or brown, whatever the fuck, bro. I'm gonna judge you on what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, and that's it.
As you should.
And that's how it should be.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like,
we're past race.
but I don't know, man. People are like, oh, because what? You know, I don't know, dude. People just get into weird shit. I'm like, what are you talking
Leave them
about?
alone. Cheers to that.
Fuck,
That
bro.
is so funny.
I mean,
So funny.
but yeah, bro. People are just on edge. You know, I have this bit about like just people just find any fucking reason to just lose their mind. You know? And
Yeah.
There's this part when I go like when you're driving at night and you go through a dip and like and then you fucking after you go through the dip you see like someone like high beaming you. And it's like, just mother. And then you realize quickly that
They
it's the
just
guy
went through
behind
the
you that
dip.
just went through the dip.
Yeah,
and the
dude,
lights went
yeah.
up, and you're like,
There's a dip right here on my street that happens to me all
and
the
then you
time.
like calm down. You're like, but then still, but fuck him. You should have turned his lights
Fuck
off.
him.
You know when
Yeah.
it's like motherfucker, bro. People are just looking
That's
for
so
something
funny.
to get mad about. Like it's just so weird, dude.
Well, I think another thing too is that there's so many outlets for people to get mad. You can post
Oh, anything.
anything on so many different things to where before you had to tell somebody verbally
Yeah.
how you felt about shit. Now I can take a picture of fucking anything like this pisses me off.
Yeah.
And
Or you could just
thousands of people potentially.
Or you could just lie about something and post it, and people would be like, and people would just believe it, just because they want to.
because they're your friend.
They want that drama. No, not even that. It could be strangers. They could just be like, oh, fuck,
No, I
see
meant
that.
friend on like
Oh, I see.
Instagram or like
Right,
your friend
right,
on Facebook.
right. But-
Just because they see it in their
Bro,
feed.
you see this propaganda about, politics and shit? Like, we want juicy shit,
Yeah.
know? So we want
Yeah.
Russian collusion. We want, you know what I mean? We want that shit. We want 9/11 was
You know the
inside
thing
job.
though is, man, is he does a lot of the shit he's accused of. He just doesn't give a fuck.
No, I think the guy, I mean, I don't know him, obviously, and I'm not defending him in any way, but I don't know. I think he just has unpopular opinions, to be honest. And
No.
I think he just says things
Yes,
in the
of
wrong
course,
way.
of course.
He could say things in a different way and it would be completely fine, but his, like, demeanor and, like, the way he says it, he's very abrasive. Like, people don't like that. People claim,
I
like,
mean,
well, Obama was so proper.
you say they don't, but he's our president.
Well, right.
Enough
I mean,
people liked it to where he's sitting in that
But the
fucking
people
office
that are
right now.
super anti-Trump don't like him simply because he's a fucking prick. Okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
He's not doing anything
You're right.
different than any
You're
other
right.
president has done.
People don't like hearing bad news.
Right.
You're right.
But he's not doing anything different than any other president has done.
You're right.
You know what I mean? He's just
He's
kind
just
of a dick
talking
about
about
it.
it.
That's all it is.
He's a weirdo though with his tweets. On
Yeah.
the day that he was gonna be impeached,
Uh-huh.
he did sent a record over 100 tweets in one day.
Wow. He was heated.
Heated.
It's so funny.
Impeach me.
But
But the thing is, he's not gonna get impeached.
It's not. Well, he's technically impeached, but he's still in office, right?
No.
Yes, it
So
goes
this is
through
how
the
it is. Politics are kind of my thing.
Okay.
I'm a little bit of a
You're
weirdo.
just fucking showing off, bro.
No, not showing off. It's just at a time when I was like 17, Bill Clinton was gonna be the first president.
Quick, hold on,
that
real,
I was
real
gonna
quick.
vote
I was
for.
on Balboa Pier recently, and I saw there's like one of these stores with the fucking knickknacks and.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you saw Bill Clinton.
No, I did, but not in real life. I was walking by one of these stores, like selling shirts and shit.
Yeah.
And one of these shirts said Obama, no jobs, Trump, more jobs, and then it said Clinton, blowjobs. I was like, oh my, that's just genius, bro.
That is
It's
genius.
so stupid, but it's funny, you know? I mean,
Monica Lewinsky, dude.
what a woman.
God, I remember all of that.
Yeah?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
vividly.
Yeah.
Vividly.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember it on MTV News. I remember on the TV
This is
news,
what,
like all that shit.
90, like late 90s that happened?
I think he
Right?
became president in 92.
92 to 90 to
It's-
2000?
Presidents are in even numbers.
So 2000 was George W. Bush, right?
I believe so.
2008, right?
Yeah.
And then it was from
Sure.
8 to 16, it was Obama.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah,
92,
yeah,
To 92 to 2000.
For sure.
It was
Okay.
Clinton, yeah.
So I remember, dude. So I remember him being on Arsenio Hall and playing saxophone.
Clinton?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I remember watching that.
No shit.
And he went on and he played with Fleetwood Mac, or Fleetwood Mac played at his inauguration. That's what it was, because his song was "Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow, Don't Stop."
Did you hear the song
It'll
they played
soon
at
be
the,
here.
one of the hearings, or after the
The hearing?
not the hearing, after the impeachment?
No.
Trump made I think it was in Chicago. Trump was making they had like a rally or he had a speech or whatever. And after his speech, what was the song they said?
Oh, this has got to be great.
Well, fuck, what was it, dude? It was so good when I saw it. It was Saturday night. I'm watching it, and fuck, dude, what was it? It was so clever. Oh, it'll come to me, and I'll fucking.
It has to, because
oh my god, dude.
On like the impeachment trials, what was it, like on CNN?
No, it was after the whole impeachment thing, and then he had like a rally in Chicago. I think not a rally, but like he made a speech in Chicago.
Not giving a fuck.
Talking about his impeachment and
right.
what's going to happen or whatever. And at the end of it, fuck, what was the song, bro? It was something. Fuck, dude, it was an old song. I can't even fucking think of it right now.
We'll look it up later.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
so good.
Yeah, I remember Bill Clinton on fucking Arsenio Hall. Ooh.
No shit.
And yeah, I played saxophone, wore sunglasses.
Was he president at the time, or was he?
He was running.
Oh,
he was the governor of
Oh.
Arkansas.
Oh wow.
And he was running,
Crazy.
and he went on all the talk shows. And I remember no one went on Arsenio Hall.
Really?
Yeah, and he went on Arsenio Hall, and that was a big deal, because he was black. You know, I'm assuming that's what the deal was back in the fucking 90s, and he won in Fleetwood. I specifically remember Fleetwood Mac playing at the inauguration.
Wow.
Like when fucking Obama played, Jay-Z played when he at his inauguration. You know what I mean? Each president has their little theme song for their campaign.
Right.
And that was Fleetwood Mac was Bill Clinton's, and he played saxophone with him and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
I didn't know my man played saxophone.
oh, dude, good.
Wow.
Good. And yeah, man, he just he killed it. You want to wrap it
I
up?
think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Look at your watch. Yeah.
Holy
fucking.
shit. Gotta be up early tomorrow.
How? Dude, we're an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah.
I remember you said let's not do. Let me know when it's like 30 minutes.
I knew it. I knew this would happen.
I mean, dude, when you get two alphas together, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna need you to leave that fucking toxic masculinity at the door. Which is complete bullshit.
You know, I want to give you props on not having a fucking smoke.
Oh yeah.
Good for you, man.
No.
So you can quit, dude.
No, I'm not even. Bro, I go 7 days, weeks without smoking.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just smoke when I'm like out having a drink. Like that's about
You
it.
really go weeks.
I'm telling you, I'm not like after I eat I gotta smoke. I don't. It's just
you
like
fucking chain smoke.
When I'm
we're
drinking.
together.
Well, yeah, because I'm drinking. I'm out with the guys. Like, yeah, of
Or
course.
stressing you out.
You're stressing me out. Man, yeah. Call my therapist on the way to chapter 1 to see you.
Fucking Mondays, chapter 1,
like,
Tuesdays, therapist.
Bro, I prep on Sunday to see you on Monday.
Nah, dude, honestly, man, hey, thank you
Thanks,
for
sir.
fucking
Thanks for
doing
having
this,
me.
man.
We'll do
Stopping
this
by
again.
after your
Yeah,
little
it was
Christmas
great.
thing with your chick.
Thanks for the,
Yeah, Rebel Yell.
yeah.
$9.99.
$9.99.
Your
Ralph's.
fucking Ralph's
Get a
card.
Ralph's card and then get a fucking
Yeah.
750 milliliters
I was looking
of
if I had
Rebel Yell.
an extra. I have an extra bottle up there.
Just the bottle.
Just the bottle. There's like 3 bottles
You're
here.
fucking white trash, bro.
Well, I want to make candles out of them, or something like
One
that.
of your what?
I want to make candles out of them. Like
Oh, I
put
thought
a
you said you
candle.
want one of my camels to have them.
No, I got like 4
Racist.
camels back in.
Fucking racist.
That's how I make the fucking Armenians go to work. They gotta ride their camel.
God damn it, George.
Do you guys have sand and shit out there? Is it like fucking desert
Bro,
in Armenia?
of course. But it's not, no, there's like hillside, it's not.
Do you have any forest?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Forest?
Yeah, it's not just like. It's
Does
not
it
like
snow there at all?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's fucking
Really?
freezing over there right now. Yeah.
It's
snows.
icy there right now?
It snows there, yeah, big time.
Really?
Yeah.
You just picture desert, you never picture snow.
Well, yeah, I mean, you would think, but
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
all like that.
Yeah, even like during all the fucking combat, was there ever combat like in the military over there at all? Like in Armenia? Like American combat? Like did we ever go to war like
No.
Afghanistan or fucking
No.
Syria?
No.
Dude, did you ever see those fucking footage of Syria? Those kids getting fucking like the mustard gas or
A little
whatever it
bit.
was on them.
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty fucked
Oh
up.
my god, dude!
Yeah.
What a way to end this podcast.
Yeah. Real mature, George.
Well, Syria, dude, I can't believe I didn't think of that earlier, but I remember watching them on Frontline on PBS.
Uh-huh.
Dude, they were showing those kids get fucking. They had to like
Yeah.
wash them. It paralyzes them.
Yeah. I've been to
Oh
Syria.
my god, have you really?
I was in Syria like 10 or 12 years ago. I was there for about 2 months. My whole mom's side of the family's in Syria.
Were any of them affected by any of that shit?
I mean, some of them. Some had to kind of move around and stuff, but everyone's okay.
Because there's a lot of refugees, if I'm not mistaken, leaving
absolutely.
Syria
Absolutely.
and going to other countries, right?
Yeah, some went to Lebanon, some went to Armenia. But,
Wow. Did your mom have to do that shit?
No, what? No.
Like,
My
I
mom's
don't
been
know.
here since 85.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. But during all this.
Do you have any relatives that were alive during the fucking...
This recent, like,
no,
Civil War?
the 1915 thing?
I mean, ancestors, obviously, but no one that's alive now.
No one that ever told your mom
No.
what happened?
No.
Really?
Yeah. My parents are pretty young. So for that to...
Do you know how your parents met?
From the story I hear was that my dad, would frequent Syria from Kuwait. It's so close. He would frequent there. He had a lot of friends there and stuff. And one day, him and his friend are like walking somewhere, and literally sees my mom like crossing the street and was like, who's that girl? Like, I want her. And basically, he's like, oh, I think I know her parents or whatever. I'll like set
I
something
got
up.
4 goats.
And literally, he was like, told the parents and was like, oh, this guy's interested. And I think he had came to like look for a wife, basically. And
Really?
Yeah, dude. And then when I went with my sister and my mom. We were walking, and my mom goes, oh, like, this is where your dad saw me.
Like the Beatles, Abbey Road, right? That's what you're fucking...
Exactly. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's kind of fucking cool, though, that, like,
True
because I know there's a true love. There's a lot of arranged marriages and shit, though, right?
Yeah,
like, over there and
dude,
shit.
My mom was like 15 or 16 when she got married, but my mom was telling me, like, chicks would get married so young that they were like so little, like so young that they would have to stand on a chair at the altar to be like eye level with the groom.
You're fucking kidding.
I mean, it's just crazy, bro. Like back
11?
then, I don't know, but I mean, dude.
Like, hey, when you get ready, you're already married.
just different back then, just different.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy, too, because we think of, like, pedophiles and fucking
Right.
chicks, but,
Right.
like, when Cleopatra was 13, she was a queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's, like, what was that one that was 16? Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. I mean, but then again, life expectancy was like fucking 33.
It was a little different, yeah.
You know what
But
I
I mean,
mean?
that was different, totally. But
Yeah, dude.
yeah, great to end this on
Pedophiles.
pedophilia and my parents' true love.
Hey, have you ever heard that
It's
comedian?
awesome.
I forget his name, dude, but I always
George
think
Dutra.
about it. When I think of, no, not that pedophile.
Oh.
But I always think of fucking
Oh, see, comedian.
pedophiles.
Okay.
There's this comedian, he goes, man, I didn't know I was a pedophile until I watched women's gymnastics.
Oh, Jesus. That's fantastic.
It's a black comedian. I forget when I saw it on TV.
Fucking
That's fucking funny.
hashtag leave him alone.
Last time, that's right. I forgot about that.
Hashtag leave him alone.
Oh, that's all I
America.
remember that. All right,
All right, man.
Otta.
Let's do it. I'm
Otta
out here.
what? What's the last name?
Ara Kelislian. You can catch me on Instagram, I guess. We're gonna.
Yeah, dude. I'll put all that info on there, dude.
It's Ara.
You know what? I have a feeling we're gonna do a podcast again
We
together.
should.
With 2 more seats. There's 3 technically.
Oh yeah, technically.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You
We
want me
can
to come by
fucking-
the gym one time? Or someone?
That would be rad, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wear like a short shorts that make me look like a firefighter and shit.
I got extra gloves.
Perfect. I'll wear all the gear during
All the gear,
fucking
mouthpiece
podcast.
and shit.
I'm all like,
Headgear.
I'm good. Yeah.
Listen,
Fucking.
I would love for you to go to the gym. I could show you some
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I'll fuck you up, dude.
I would let you.
I'll just shoot you.
In the ring?
Yeah.
Come on. You're
Yeah.
not that Armenian.
No, I wouldn't do that, but
Gold-plated, nickel-plated fucking gun.
we'll get into that on the next podcast.
Dude, thank you. Merry
All right,
Christmas.
Man, thank you. Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
If I don't
That's
see
our
you
third
in the new
handshake.
year, Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, man.
Cool.
And that's it,
That
dude.
was good, bro.
It
That
was.
pretty fun. I could see this going on for hours.
It's fucking
Literally.
addicting.
Yeah.
You know the first podcast I did with this guy Luca,
Uh-huh.
he was a refugee, and his mom actually took him and his sister and went through all kinds of like Nigeria,
Oh, really?
fucking gnarly shit. and
crazy.
lied to get out of the country and shit. And I was just thinking when we were talking about refugees, I was thinking about him.
Yeah, these are good right here. This is like perfect. Should I blow this candle out?
Please do. Get my camera. Yeah, dude, and I can get 2 more mics.
Yeah, that'd be cool. This is a good setup. I like these. How this is set up. These,
I'm gonna leave it.
These fucking things.
Hey, who's texting me? Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Fuck, dude. It's like,
How far away do you live from here?
I mean, it's like 5 minutes away, but still I gotta be up at like, gotta be at the bakery at 8:30.
Bakery?
It's a restaurant and a bakery. Oh, alright, G, I'm out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let me know.
I
Let me know
will.
when I can listen to it. And
I will. I'm gonna go fuck with it right now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop recording on this.